first of all, congratulations. I would like to piggyback off of what Sherry mentioned about your work ethic. And yeah, I can honestly say I don't know if I've ever had a student who was so willing and just eager to work as much as you did this term. I mean, this class is already a lot, and you wanted to put in more effort into this project, and so that just, yeah, I don't know where you get that kind of energy from and where you get that kind of motivation and drive, but I sincerely appreciate it, and you know, I don't know, the work shows, you know, the effort that you spent on this project. I mean, from not just the poster series, but just like, I mean, you really gave us a really, I would say, one of the best kind of overall presentations that I've seen at this school, taking us through all of the research that you did, in-depth research, how that translated to, you know, kind of the initial explorations. And I mean, obviously we all know about the initial explorations for this class, but, you know, how that then kind of led us down this path of creating what we see here. And I will always remember that kind of aha moment for me, and I mean for you too. But when you showed me those initial ticket templates, I thought, you know, I think, because before we were kind of playing with, okay, this seems a little bit too messy. There's kind of a lot going on. I'm not really sure. But then as soon as you showed me that, I thought, there's our hierarchy. That's how we want to set. That's how you set your content. And I knew we'd get there, but it just you know. It's a full process. But I am very happy that you were able to find a really great creative solution for your initial typography that you played with early in the term. That came out really well. I think the fact that you were able to come up with 3 different ways of visualizing sound onto this structure, I think is just very, very impressive. When you brought in that third option, Kate just started laughing in the back, and I was like, it's, you know, Kate and I were just laughing in the back when I was like, oh, there's more, you know? There's just like always more. So just like, what's that? Which one? Oh, just when you were showing us your visualization, yeah.
Not just one.
Yeah, it was like 1, 2, 3, yeah. I think the booklet came out really great. Love the ID collateral. These I've been obsessed with ever since you brought them in weeks ago.
Because I always, like, whenever I work on an event, I'll always collect the IDs, and it's always repeating within the form, so it'll be interesting to have.
Yeah. Like I mentioned before today, but you know, translating what we have on print to digital is always a huge challenge. But I think you did a really great job of taking the kind of structures that you had cemented into your print materials and then translated that into a web context for both desktop and mobile. I think both turned out great. And already, I mean, you're already talking about how you want to keep expanding the website, which I think is really great.
Yeah, I wanted to expand it to the virtual.
Yeah. What else can I say? Well, I guess aside from this project, which I think is extremely successful, especially considering where they are right now. This to me feels like where they should be. But I also think that I just want to thank you for being my unofficial official TA this term. I did not have a TA, obviously, but I feel like Michelle was just kind of like a really great support system, not just for me, but for everybody else in this class. I think I can speak for that, so I just want to thank you so much for being that person. I love just the feedback and just the type of critiques that you would give to everybody else in this class. I just really appreciated your insight, and don't lose that will really help you the rest of the time here also. of school. Yeah, and I'm so happy that, you know, this class is able to give you just a project of this magnitude and scale. So you should be, if you're not already, you should be extremely happy and take a sigh of relief because you are, this turned out really, really good. Very proud of you. Really great job. All right, guys. Well, now I'm just going to go around and just kind of select, since we don't have labels, I'm just going to kind of tell you guys which ones to go and submit to the gallery space. And then also, I think I mentioned this at the beginning, but course evals. So let me send out a link for you all. It shouldn't take more than like 5 minutes for you guys to fill out. Be as honest in your feedback of this class as you can be. I would like to take as much information and absorb it and use it for next term.
I need to cut this. I need tissue. What? Yeah, journal admission. Oh my god, did I? That was 30 minutes.